Well, the Ison family have been very productive in harness racing for over 50 years. It all began with Gavin Samuel Ison. I caught up with his granddaughter, Molly. Good to catch up with you, Molly. As I mentioned, this family tree, the Ison family tree, long time in harness racing.
Yeah. Started with my granddad. He only probably had about one or two horses ever. Never really got much bigger than that. And he stopped for a few years just while my dad was in high school. And then once he got a little bit older, had my oldest brother Sam. He got a couple horses and he never got much bigger either, probably only about two or three. And Tom, my other brother, came home three or 4 years ago, and then we only had about 10, and then it had about 25 turn up on a weekend, so got hectic pretty quick.
It certainly did. As you mentioned, the Isons have only had two or three, just dabbled in the small numbers all the time. Andrew was the same, your dad?
Yeah. My eldest brother Sam, he only has 3 horses at the moment, but he's doing really well too.
Now, Tom, on a regular basis at Tamworth, seems to provide 2/3 of nearly every field.
Yeah, he does. He probably has about 25 in each meeting there, and probably has a truckload each Newcastle meeting as well on a Friday.
And he's doing exceptionally well.
Yeah, he is.
So how did your career in harness racing begin? Did you start off with mini trotters?
I did, yeah. I started when I was 5 on a little pony that we still have to this day. All of us kids started on her, and then we just gradually moved up, and yeah, I didn't stop until I finished my trial drives and was ready to drive when I was 16.
So a long time in the mini trots, and you contested a lot of championships.
Yeah, we went to pretty much every one. Had a real good pony, so it was fun.
And as expected, most of your pony trot days were involved with Tamworth.
Yeah, it was good because they moved the championships to Tamworth permanently probably about 3 years before I finished mini trotting. So it was good. We didn't have to drive 7 hours to Whoop Whoop. It was good.
Yeah, that trip to Whoop Whoop's always takes a long while. 18 years of age, but you've had a lot of experience learning from various stables.
Yeah. Learned a lot from Tom. He was pretty good. He taught me all the basics and moved on to down here where I got to know Roy Roots Jr. and Clayton Harmey. He was a real big mentor. He taught me everything, and yeah, he was real good.
Of course, you've recently been under the tutelage of Michael Formosa and Adam Regari. They don't come better than that pair.
Yeah, Adam's team is going real good at the moment. They're all flying. He's got one in tonight, Party Central, I think. Good Hope.
And how many winners have you driven, and how long have you been driving for?
I've just been driving for a bit over 2 years, and I've driven 16 winners.
You had a very good association with Melanie eldest horse, Halsey Nicole.
Yeah, she's a special one to me.
How many winners did you guide her to?
4 last year, yeah.
So what's the long-term ambition? First of all, establish yourself as a young driver, no doubt, and then gradually move up the ranks to being a trainer driver?
Yeah, definitely. I hope to have my own team one day and get some more Halsey Nicoles.
You've always got to be ambitious.
Yes, definitely.
Now, you've got an ambition to drive here at Club Menangle. You just want to get onto this big track.
Yeah, absolutely. My brother always said it was the best track to drive at, so can't wait to experience it one day.
He also gave you some very good advice.
Yeah. He always said, wait 10 seconds at Newcastle if you feel like you're ready to go, and then wait 40 seconds at Menangle. So
it's amazing how many interstate drivers all have that same line of thinking. We have about a 10-second think gap back home in Victoria, but when you come here, change your plans altogether.
Yeah, definitely. It's just such a good track. It's massive and yeah, feels good.
Well, I hope the dream of driving here at Menangle comes sooner rather than later. Molly, good to catch up with you.
Thank you, you too.